From having her looks constantly criticized to being the only one to catch charges after having her home invaded, GloRilla has been going through a lot these past months. And it looks like her sister's covetous rant online was the last straw.
This is so sad because in the first place, Glo has done the thing and she did it on her own, okay? And now we have this sister coming out here trying to take the credit for what she has been given as a gift, what Glo has been given as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
And it just doesn't make any sense that these people are always saying what someone in their family is obligated to do for them,
right,
because that person has made it, okay?
Right.
And so, in my opinion, and I'm sure I've seen this somewhere before, I know that Glo has helped her family, okay?
Yes.
And what has happened in situations like this, as we can see with this young lady doing this, she has helped her, but somehow she continues to come back for more. And at some point, you have got to cut that off, because it's not helping the individual. You have got to teach the person to fish, not just go and catch the fish for them. And so, as you said, you know she's done something to help her family. She's referenced how she's done things to help. She's got, what, 2 of her siblings living with her now.
Exactly.
Okay, it's like this covetousness of these people wanting what someone else has and someone else has worked for. This is really getting ridiculous.
It really is. And because it's crazy, I think her name is Scarface Woods. She actually said that GloRilla owes her, just because they came up together in the struggle, as far as that's concerned. And that's the thing. GloRilla has been helping, like you said. But what's come out is some things about this particular sister and what she's been up to with GloRilla. Now, GloRilla wasn't getting ready to just continually let this girl cook. And I thought that's so funny because, you know, her songs, she's just like, let her cook, let her cook. But in this situation, she just had this shut completely down, because not only did she get her Facebook page knocked off, basically, where she was doing all these lives and making money from telling all these, going on this rant talking about GloRilla was obligated to help her. But GloRilla's own family members came out and said that everything that this girl has been saying is an outright untruth.
Right.
And Tasha K even has the receipts to back up what the family claimed, because one of the family members was saying how GloRilla, not only has she been helping the family, but she bought the father a house, and a car.
Yeah.
Since her parents no longer live together, they're not together anymore, she brought the mother a house. So that's 2 houses she bought.
Yes.
Said the mother basically lives in a mansion.
Yes.
She bought the siblings. She bought them some cars. She also is constantly checking in on various family members. There's a cousin that came and spoke out about how GloRilla is always calling to check up. She's helping her out with her business. She just sends her cash apps all the time.
Yeah.
So the family came out and debunked all of the stuff that this girl has been saying online.
Yes.
And one of the things that they said while debunking it was the reason that Glo hasn't really been involved with this girl and hasn't talked to her or done anything like that is because this girl tried to creep on her.
Oh.
Exactly. And what Tasha K went and unearthed from that was a 2015 police report, an alleged police report that showed this girl actually made some menacing remarks towards Glo with a blicky.
Oh yeah. Oh.
And if y'all have been watching, if y'all seen all the lives, y'all seen how the people that she's hanging around with, how they're looking. You saw them with the mask on, and you know, the hoodies, just looking all kinds of interesting ways. And my first thought when I saw, before I even heard any of this, was like, now GloRilla needs to make sure she doesn't wind up anywhere near this situation. Because from the tone, the way this girl was acting, and the company that she seems to be keeping, that's not a safe environment. And then to come to find out that this ain't the first time that she's been acting like this. Matter of fact, she'd done something prior that had her getting an alleged police report.
Oh yeah. I mean, truly, Glo, I know you know. Keep your distance. And this has got to blow over, because you know what? That girl came up with going to church, okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All of her siblings. Glo told the story, and she knows what it is to be protected. She knows what it is to know that the Lord loves her.
Yep.
And she knows that she has done the best she could for not only the family members that we know that she has bought houses for and cars for, but this young lady as well.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens with people with a covetous attitude or a covetous spirit.
Mm-hmm.
They continue to just envy and grab at what that other person has.
Exactly.
And you know, I even have to quote Clarissa Shields on this. She said it. She said she has helped her family, but even people in her family continue to come at her. Because why? Because they want what she has.
Exactly.
So she said helping them wasn't enough.
Right.
And so we see that in this case with Glo.
Uh-huh.
Okay? She has helped this girl, but then with the type of disposition this young lady has,
right,
which everyone has seen now, you got to cut that.
Exactly.
You got to cut that off, and you got to do it now, and you got to keep your distance, and I know she knows.
Yeah, she absolutely knows, because that's what she's been doing. It's interesting that this girl, I mean, there is a talent there that this girl has. Everyone is saying how funny she is as far as the storytelling that she's doing.
Yes.
The how she's acting it out. She could be online doing skits or doing anything like that. These people who have made it, doing skits on social media, things like that. But instead, she wants to come and try to drag her sister down, basically. And that is something that is creepy, because when people start looking at other people as their source,
yes,
instead of looking at God as their source, not only is that draining for that other person if they keep giving into that,
yes,
but that person who was looking to someone else for their livelihood or whatever it is, they begin to resent that other person who is helping them.
It happens all the time.
It doesn't matter how much they do for them, all of that, they just end up resenting, and that's because that person is stepping into God's role in someone's life, because it's God that people are supposed to look to as their source. And in this instance, when it happens like this, and there's already someone who seems to have issues in the past,
yeah,
dangerous issues,
yeah,
this is just it's not a good thing to be entangled with her in any way. And especially with all this stuff that GloRilla has been going through recently. Because to me, it seems like, you know how people get in with this industry.
Yeah.
And they have all these good things happening, all these good things going along. And then next thing you know, just some weird stuff pops off.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that just happened, I guess it was a few months ago, she was out of town. GloRilla was out of town in Indiana, I think, doing a performance, and her siblings were at her home, and they called in and reported that there had been an invasion at their home.
Wow.
And it turned out that there was like over $700,000 worth of goods taken.
Right.
And so the police came and, they were supposed to investigate who could have done this, whatever. They go in, they start searching through the house, and they find substances.
Right.
MJ, basically. And GloRilla, again, she's not there. She's not even in the same state. They put out a warrant for GloRilla. So not looking for anyone who came into her house and took stuff. But they put out a warrant for her, and she ends up being the only one who catches charges when it was her home that was invaded, and she wasn't even there.
That's weird.
That is weird. And they still haven't, not that we've seen, they haven't even come out and said that they're doing any more in the investigation with that. Y'all remember the thing with Young Thug and Mariah the Scientist? It came out, he was talking about how she looks, how GloRilla looks and all that stuff. And we all know that was a whole jealousy thing because he was interested in her.
Exactly.
But that same thing, that just came out of nowhere. Him looking like having a nerve to say something like that about Glo. And it's just all these things just keep piling up. And then to have this sister come out talking about she's exposing her and she's not the one that y'all think she is. She's not nice like y'all think she is and all that stuff. It just seems like that's what's going on here. Like that whole humiliation thing. They're trying to get her to do something or whatever it is. But it's all just a distraction.
Yeah.
Because the interesting thing was, a few days before this thing even went down, GloRilla had posted something on X where she was just saying how she just knows that God has blessed her so much. And sometimes she just bursts into tears being able to do what she can now versus 4 years ago. And she says it feels so surreal. And she was just telling everyone to just be grateful because it doesn't matter what they're going through. Every day, God is good. She said there's not a day that goes by that they should forget to tell God thank you. And she just posted this.
Exactly, because that's what I was saying earlier. This girl, Glo, this talented artist, Glo, has a very sweet spirit, okay? Contrary to what this other person said, you cannot get anybody to believe, oh, this girl is mean, because you usually see that that's the same old language that someone uses when they don't have anything else to say. Oh, she's not nice like you all think she is. Yes, she is, because that statement right there you just said that she made, when a person can give God thanks and be thankful and be grateful for what they have, for what they have become, that right there cannot be stopped. It cannot be stopped, and it cannot be topped, okay? Because gratitude is the sign of someone who has a heart for God. Mm-hmm. And we know that she does, because even as you listed off all these things she's done for her mother, she's done for her father, she's done for her other siblings, she's done for the siblings that's living with her now. Hey, come on. This is just something that came out of left field for some type of humiliation, but it is not going to work.
Right. It is not going to work. All distractions are seen for what they were, what they are. And GloRilla, basically, she shut this down. She shut it down. The family came out and spoke out against all the untruths that are being told. They have the records, the police reports to back everything up. And everything that the sister has been saying has proven to be untrue.
That's right.
And the sister herself even admitted that she was lying about things in the past. So she revealed herself to be, someone who does not tell the truth.
Exactly.
So it's just, I'm glad that GloRilla has the attitude that she does about this, because for the most part, she's been just putting little jokes out about this.
Being humorous about it.
Being very humorous. So she's seeing it for exactly what it is, and was able to go ahead and get it just done with now. It doesn't matter what the sister does or what any type of other TMZ stuff she has, because she even had the nerve to go on TMZ to try to tell all of this stuff and just basically ranting about how she wants a nice car and she wants some shoes and Balenciaga and all that stuff.
Baby, the way to get it is to use those skills that we have seen you have, because you came out and it was very funny. It wasn't funny, the things you were saying, the untruths about your sister, but your presentation and your effect. It was funny. So go on over there and do your thing. Leave your sister alone.
Period.
Your sister has done well for you and her family. That's it. That's all.
All right, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.